making it so it's easier for me to see on the screen.
It looks really dark on camera already.
Yeah, I think that they might not. Well, I think it's probably adjusted more to keep these benches from blowing out because like they're super bright right now. Yeah, I remember last time that like once the sun went down, like the colors needed to be changed.
Definitely gonna have to color correct at like halftime.
I think we did that.
Well, yeah, but it's been a few weeks. The sun's out for a
Oh,
little longer.
that's true. I did not think about that.
Did I tell you that you're camera 3? Okay, just making sure.
Derek. You know how to get rid of the zebra. The zebra is turned off in the menu.
I feel like normally it's peaking. No? Well then, I don't know. I've tried. Sometimes cameras have it, sometimes don't. I think
The zebra is turned off in the menu.
I know. I think it might be like a camera issue.
Because it's showing the blown out part of the image of zebra.
I don't know why.
It's the monitor. It's not an issue with the camera.
So
No,
I don't know how.
it's too bad.
Check.
It's been 5 years since the CR boys soccer team won the gold. A lot has changed since then. The team has a new coach and a new opportunity to succeed. Because on this field, champions are made. This season, they're fighting for something more than another chance. They're fighting for the gold.
Welcome in to tonight's River Soccer. Mark Morris against the home team River. So yeah, let's get started. National anthem coming up soon. All right, River Soccer tonight against Mark Morris. Excited, good matchup. Tennyson, what do you think we're going to see?
Well, I think we're going to see some really great athleticism from all our athletes from Columbia River to Mark Morris. I'm really excited to see my boys in action, and I wish the best for the other team.
Yep, that's all you can say. Marcus Vela alongside team manager Tennyson Long. We'll be with you here tonight. It'll be a good matchup as we wait for the opening kick.
Indeed, and we have the shooting stars coming to watch and announce the players from Columbia River. On the field, they're in their black and green jerseys, and they're being paired up with a player from Rivers varsity. These 9 to 10-year-olds all have aspirations, big aspirations for the soccer world. Unsurprisingly, soccer is one of the most popular sports, if not the most popular sport, with 250 million people playing it worldwide. This isn't our first match against Mark Morris. We played them about a couple weeks ago. I'm excited to see what they've come up with, and I'm excited to see how Columbia River responds to their new tactics.
What was the final score of that game?
The final score of that game, I can't recall, but it was Columbia River's win. But you never know.
The tide can flip. It can be a game. It could also be a slugfest. We will see.
Indeed, indeed. And now, from our perspective, we have Columbia River in their purple and black on the left. We've got Mark Morris in white and black on the left.
Introducing
Right.
the Mark Morris Monarchs. Goalkeeper, Jesus Favela Ortiz.
And now we are lifting off the roster.
Number 2, Trey Barney. Number 3, Hayden Burke. Number 7, Abraham Munoz. Number 10, Sam Moser. Number 12, Trevor Harrell. Number 14, Luis Herrera Hernandez. Number 15, Austin Lomax. Number 17, Marco St. Martin Shaw. Number 18, Jace Wright. Number 20, Flavio Herrera Hernandez.
We have quite the crowd out here for Mark Morris Monarchs.
Bryce Farquhar.
Very impressive.
Looks
Lots
to
of
be a
screamers.
Good game.
5, Benjamin Bilbert.
Small crowd here tonight. Hopefully more pile in as the game progresses.
Indeed, indeed.
Number 29, Alex Bauman.
We've got our refs dressed in black today, all black to differentiate themselves from the purple and white of the other opponents and our players' team.
Now give it up for your 9 straight league champs and reigning district champs, the Columbia River Rapids.
And here we go for our own roster, beginning with Aiden.
The Rapids are joined by special guests, Vancouver West 9 to 10-year-old shooting stars. Number 0, Aiden Cannon. Number 00, Eli Smith.
One of our very own goalkeepers,
Number 1, Cameron Harris.
another goalkeeper,
Number 3, Connor Orr. Number 4, Miles Mashik. Number 6, Adam Pring. Number 8, Alex Pont. Number 9, Alex Harris. Number 10, Colby Snellman. Number 11, JP Guzman. Number 12, Owen McGreevy. Number 14, Evan Roscoe. Number 15, Beckham Young. Number 16, Cam McClure. Number 17, Rylan Herring. Number 18, Carter Taylor. Number 19, Alex Snyder. Number 20, Bryce Diaz. Number 21, Cole Benner. Number 22, Hunter Cunningham. Number 23, Kyle Miranda. And number 24, Tyler Brown. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats and face the south edge of the field for the singing of our national anthem by Rapid student Lauren Collins.
Now welcome up Rapid Lauren Collins for the national anthem. your brother Talon right now was on graphics for our crew here.
We love seeing family within the business of
Yep.
Columbia River.
Yep. Rapid strong.
And now the players are high-fiving each other, a symbolic show of athleticism, but also leadership and friendship within the sport.
That is very true.
Granted, they are opponents. However, these displays really show what it means to be an athlete.
Once again, we want to remind everybody
Bigger than the sport.
concession stands
Bigger than
are
themselves.
open tonight. Concessions are in the building on the south.
Now
end
they
of the
appear
field,
to be
brick
moving
building
to
south
their
end of the
coordinated
field.
sides,
It's also where
left
our
for River,
restrooms are located.
right for Mark Morris.
Encourage you to
The
visit
home and the way.
concession stand.
Exactly.
And funds raised go to help our
Marcus, what are your
boosters
feelings
and
surrounding
also
soccer?
our Columbia River
Uh,
volleyball team.
To be honest, I'm not the greatest soccer fan, but I know that the most of the world is. But honestly, tonight I'm just excited to see if we can watch history and seeing Alex reach triple digits in his scoring for his career as a Rapid, sitting now at 98 40 goals on the season. 2 more, he'll hit that 100 mark.
Granted, in fact, he is trying to double the record,
Oh, he's got
the
it.
current record holder. If he hits 116, he will be double the player. But that's just Alex Harris for you.
Yep,
On the field, an athlete. Outside of the field, a leader within the school.
absolutely. One of the best people I know.
Definitely.
Very smart, very athletic, good person.
If you were to describe him, what would you say?
A lot of words. Smart. I'd say kind of funny. Athletic. Gifted. He's a hard worker. A very good athlete. He goes to work. He comes out. He goes in. He wins this one. Him and Cole, best buddies. We're gonna watch them dominate tonight.
Plenty of assists.
Absolutely.
When I think of Alex Harris, I truly admire his athleticism, his skill, his coordination, how hard he works, but most importantly, his natural talent aside, that he will always put in the effort.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, a fellow player had the analogy, why cheer a fly for flying? To that, I have to say that aside from his natural talent, Alex works hard every single day, on the field and within the school. And for that, I truly admire him.
Well said. Very well said. Looks like the Monarchs are going to take this one off of the start of the game.
Yes, I can see their goalkeeper lining up right now. In fact, that is Jesus Fava Ortez
Well,
in green.
yep.
Now to our right, we've got Eli over there.
Let's see him work.
At his 6'3" height, you know that he has incredible stretch, incredible reach, and incredible goalkeeping.
Absolutely.
Let's see how he stacks up against this player to our left, Jesus, or Jesus.
River looks to attack the ball early. Monarch trying to keep it away from him.
Indeed, indeed. We've got Carver Taylor wrapping around, making his way towards the field, making his way towards these players. And there we go. Look at Snyder, he's on them. Alex Snyder.
Jason Lee alumni.
And passing to him is Colby. Colby gives it over to Alex. No.
To Hunter.
Hunter, who
Hunter
passes it
Cunningham
back.
scored his first goal the other night. Good on him.
Indeed, incredible. The dog piling at the end was a
And Alex has
crowd
got it.
favorite. Alex Harris, he's moving, he's running towards the goal. And he misses, just
almost
barely.
won.
Just barely. And within a minute of the game, he's already making his way.
You know,
towards
they
the
do say
goal.
he's got that dog in him.
He does. Let him cook. They
Let him
say.
cook.
Let him cook. He's making his way towards. Oh. Now we've got an assist point. Here we go. And kicking from the corner, we have Snyder again, I believe.
All right, Alex. It was, and Monarch successfully take that away.
And he kicks it. Evans got it. Passes it back. Tyler throwing himself in. Tyler definitely has a grit about him on the field. He's got that fire, as we like to say. And now he's coming from the right side for a kick inward.
Let's see him get it. Up. Hunter nearly has it. And it goes in. To score.
Incredible.
Is that Alex?
No, I didn't see.
I didn't either. This one could be Alex. If it is, that's 99.
I recommend checking out Columbia River Soccer's Twitter to see what it was like from the on-field perspective.
That is a good idea. I will.
Somebody from the crowd cries Monarchs as Rapids are up 1-0. We will see. Interesting. Snyder's on him. You can see him working his feet, maneuvering. Ooh, almost Snyder. Oh, and Alex Harris kicks just enough for a field goal for American football, but not for soccer.
Sadly not.
Down. What really matters is keeping their form. As Coach Matt says of the Columbia River Boys Varsity Soccer, keep it simple, men. Keep it simple. J.P. Guzman, or John Paul Guzman, is going to be a player to watch out for tonight, Marcus.
Absolutely. He is a great player.
Alex Harris, he kicks it, he passes it back to Tyler. Alex misses.
And it was an Alex goal. Alex does score a header in the corner too.
Impressive.
2
Alex
minutes in.
Harris's heads are quite the particular thing, a favorite. He is also known for throwing the ball into the goal from the field.
Good one, Alex. So that means he's at 99. 1-0 for the Rapids.
Another cry for the Monarchs.
Looks
Like a broken butterfly, the Wings still beat. With only 36 minutes left in the game. There
we
is
pass back
plenty
into
of
the
time.
goal. Who kicks it to Cole?
Cole Benner. Impressive.
As we watch the Rapids take it down the field.
Miles moves with such grace, such footwork.
Back to Alex.
Back to Alex Harris.
Is it
He's
time?
running. He's running.
Is it-
Oh!
Oh, pass.
Oh! It's all right, JP. We can get him next time.
Almost an assist by Alex. He's trying to pad his stats as much as possible.
This is the game to watch for those goals.
Absolutely. Monarchs kick it off.
Stunning kick all the way to almost the 50-yard line.
Hunter with it now.
Hunter
Back to
passes it
Cole.
to Cole.
Alex looking to take it. I think he knows it's time for 100. Snyder with it.
The issue with these goals is that they have doubled up defense on him. He is being watched by two players like a hawk. Snyder's going to have to make sure that there is the possibility of the ball being caught. Oh!
Monarchs
Ooh.
up.
A potential header loss for Columbia River. Snyder's on the man. He's going. JP Guzman, Tyler, Carver. They're all moving towards it.
Rapids back with possession of the ball. Cole has it again. All the way down.
Back to TB, better known as Tyler Brown.
Looking to get.
Tyler Brown's got the ball. TB's moving. Incredible. Passes it. Ooh. And again.
Goal.
Goal! Goal. For our dear, dear friend, John Paul Guzman. JP.
JP increases the lead to 2-0. 6 minutes off the clock. 2 goals. Looks like it's going to be a great game.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is, Marcus.
Monarchs kick it back. They're looking to try to get any offensive momentum as Alex starts hounding. He wants the ball.
Desperately.
He wants big old 100.
Triple digits. What a dream.
First player in River history to do so. I mean, that's just stuff of dreams. Only playing 3 years, 7 goals in the first season, sophomore year, with an amazing 51 in a Gatorade Player of the Year campaign in his junior year. Year 3, he's got 41 at the moment.
He just seems to keep going.
Yep.
Colby. Passes it over back to Hunter. Hunter gives it to Cole. Cole's looking for an in, an open, and he goes to Evan.
Cole does have a goal this season. I'm very proud of that one.
Indeed.
Same with Hunter. Single goal.
What must be known
Snyder
about...
out. Ooh. Turnover, and Alex somehow gets it.
And Alex Harris, he's
He's
running.
looking for it.
That footwork, that mentality, and it just misses.
He knows that it is almost time for history.
Indeed, indeed, Marcus.
We gotta have a camera trained on Alex. Alex watch every moment of every second.
Well, it's not just all the Alex
No,
show.
it's not, as we already have a JP goal, so
As the position of striker, it is likely for him to get the most attention, the limelight, the spotlight. But we have our defense, our right wings, our back wings, our left wings, center field, midfield, and they all make it possible for him to do this.
it's not just one player that wins games.
No,
It's a whole team effort. That's why we are still undefeated.
indeed, indeed.
Have a whole team full of great athletes, great people.
Great character.
River soccer is about.
Exactly, and it goes beyond boys soccer. In fact, our girls have won state last year. Marcus, if you want to talk a little bit about that.
They were champions. A lot of the, funny enough, a lot of the players from that team are also on basketball. A lot of the River athletes are on multi-sports, and in those sports, they are all dominant. It's incredible to see. The girls, they played amazing last season. We just have a good River soccer program.
Yes, yes. It's a school for those that have soccer dreams, just like the shooting stars that watch anxiously anticipating Columbia River's win.
Hunter with it now.
It's back to Colby. Colby looking for an in, gives it to Eli. Eli trying to figure out who to pass. He decides to go for the safe choice. Benner, Cole. We're not always going to play it safe. Got to
No.
take risks to win too.
That's why we're up 2-0 right now, because we're risk takers, and we make the risks worthwhile.
Indeed. Hunter's looking. He's trying to find who to go to, and he's chose John Paul again.
JP.
Indeed. And Tyler, the speed on him, that of a stallion, takes it out. For what reason? What is cooking in their minds? What is their plans? I am not privy to them.
We don't know. We don't know yet. Whatever it is working. Up 2-0 so far. 10 minutes out of a 80-minute long game.
Yeah, it's not too shabby, is it?
No, pretty good. Substitutions here for the Monarchs. Number 12. Oh, Sam Moser comes in.
He's got it. Miles with a header right back to Harris. Harris is
Alex
running.
got it.
He's moving. Oh, stopped by that goalkeeper. Again, Jesus.
He's looking at himself.
Fabio Ortiz.
Alex is looking at himself like, man, I could have hit that one.
For Alex, his biggest downfall is also his greatest asset, his skill, his talent. But with that comes a great ego.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Anger that he will have to rein in to become successful and hit triple digits.
But clearly, I mean, when he's at 99, he's been pretty successful.
Yes, he is.
One of the most successful River athletes of our, well, I'm lucky enough to know him. Let's see if he can make it history. No. I feel the Monarchs are also trying to make it a lot harder for him to score any goals.
They're doubling up defense on him. It's very much notable from our perspective.
I feel when there's history brewing, you don't want to be the other side of it. And they see 100 and they think, nope, not us. But Alex hits it over right in the middle.
Ooh, Tyler tries to head it in. JP Guzman, almost a goal.
Nearly has Alex back with it.
He's working. He's cooking.
He's cooking.
Almost hits the right goalpost. A valiant effort by Evan.
Only offense here for River so far. Alex
Alex attempts to head.
tried to jump over the goalie.
Whew.
Crazy Monarch fan.
Spirited people out there. They just don't want him to win. But let me tell you something. He's gonna win.
We can't speak too early, but we may know an outcome.
Oh, not the outcome of the game, but I assume that he's gonna hit triple digits.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would be. I'd bet a lot of money if he didn't.
The Monarchs are putting up a fighting chance as they tighten up their defense on these players. They are not gonna let Alex go in.
Absolutely.
They both need to up the ante. Carver Taylor is looking for an in himself right now. Ooh, he passes it back. He's going into Carver.
Right, back combination.
And Alex Harris does it!
That's 100 goals for Alex Harris. A milestone that most likely will never be broken. Whole team supporting him. He is CR Soccer. Congratulations, Alex. Now is your moment. Him and Cole celebrating. Dynamic duo of River
Triple
Soccer.
digits.
Amazing feat. You're going to hear him talking about it for the next week.
There's that, but noticed as each player touches his back, the smile on his face grows wider, his eyes brighter, and that he truly believes in this team more than himself.
Absolutely. Words led him to.
Yes. It's more than the triple digits. The triple digits show that effort that he's put in for these years. That spirit that he has, that is unbreakable.
But I feel right now a state title is the one thing that he wants the most out of all.
Indeed. Colby Carver's coming back in.
I feel the Monarchs are more lax on Alex now once that he's hit the triple digits. It's already happened. Might as well let him get to 101, 102. See how many 100s we can get tonight. As
Ooh.
almost another goal.
Almost.
Unless Michael took him over the Cape Union somehow. Well, I mean, it all seems to be working out. I think he was the ideal player.
Instead, we've got some other players to the sidelines warming up. I see Rylan, Kyle, and Alexander Pont out there, as well as Kale, getting ready to throw themselves into the game. I wonder how they're going to shake things up, Marcus.
Yep. As we see a sub coming in.
It looks like
16,
Kale.
Kale McClure. Fan favorite. Checks out for his good buddy Hunter.
Yes, he is. He's hopping in.
You can hear that high five from here. Monarchs take a sub as well. 7 checks back in. Abraham Munoz.
Mm-hmm. Waving to our adoring fans of CRTV.
We do have some great fans here. Hope they've enjoyed the game so far. We have a whole lot more soccer action. As Cole, all the way in the back, gets the ball.
He's passing it to Miles. Miles is known for his way to shake off these players. Let's see what he does in this very moment. Looks like Miles is going to throw it in. Right back to Evan. Evan passes it over to Colby. Colby's got a man on him. But he comes out unscathed, passing it to JP. Colby's got the ball back. He's looking for an in, a way to pass it to the strikers.
No, that's Snyder wide open.
Snyder takes a kick. Ah, an almost header by Alex Harris.
Alex looks to jump over everyone he can see. He's got to let everyone know he's got hops.
There's Snyder again, feeling slightly trapped. Luckily, he found an opening to give it to Carver. Colby comes in again. Looks like Harris has the ball. He decides to get rid of it, passing it to his buddy, Cole, for an assist.
Dynamic duo, Cole and Alex. I say it a lot, but I mean, that's because they're really inseparable.
Like
They
PB&J.
Honestly, yeah. Which one's peanut butter, which one's jelly?
I find Cole a bit sweeter.
Yeah.
But peanut butter is a favorite for a reason. With my nut allergies, though.
Ooh, no.
Ryland looks like he's coming back in the game. We've got Kyle and Pont also right there.
Cole sends that one long.
Ooh,
Oh,
almost.
nearly in. Alex with it now.
Nearly. Could Cole get 2 goals tonight? We will find out shortly.
Colewood. That is his, I think that's his career amount. 2 goals. But I mean, that's sure 2 more goals than I've ever had.
Yeah.
River subs checking in.
Tyler's off for a break. JP Guzman getting that much, much needed rest.
Alex Snyder also comes out.
Look at Kyle on him, running, the speed. Impressive, impressive. Kyle is just putting up a fight. It goes to Harris, and it just misses shortly.
Looking to be as aggressive as humanly possible tonight. That's Alex's game. He will try to take over whenever.
Foul or no foul? But luckily we have his coaches to keep him in check, why don't we?
A little under 22 minutes here left in this 3-0 Rapids lead against the Monarchs.
Yes, yes. Ah, Alex does it again. He's attempting. Looks like we've got some of our shooting stars going to help. We love people that can get those balls for us. The consequence of living next to a forest is that we lose plenty.
Yep.
I say this as a soccer manager.
Yeah. Ooh, goalie jumps high for that one.
Ooh, Colby, man on him. As you see, they crisscross in front of each other.
Send it right to Alex, who goes up. Tries to lob it. This isn't basketball. He can't dump that one in.
And he shakes his head, but he needs to know that he's got a crowd of supporters on his side.
Absolutely. You know, all of us here are River sports fans. But when we see a River athlete, or just anyone from River succeed, we're going to support them in all their endeavors.
Beyond letting the red cloud his eyes, the aggression, he needs to realize that his family's there, his friends.
All there to support him, all there to hopefully see 100, and they sure did. They watched history being made. First River athlete to 100 goals. River trying to take possession here in the middle. They finally get it. Over to Alex near the baseline. Looking to double him, but he gets it off. Kick out of bounds. Looks like River will keep possession. While we're waiting, we'd like to announce that next week, next Friday, Liam Persine's new show, Up Late with Liam Persine, will be out. Check it out on Instagram or YouTube. It's our first all-original show here, made by the Rapids.
Trying to be a guest speaker, Marcus.
I mean, you gotta promote when you can.
In fact, Liam Persine is my coworker.
Really?
And I may or may not have snagged myself a spot as a guest star on
Really?
this new show.
Okay.
Indeed, indeed. What will I talk about? Perhaps being a soccer manager.
You could.
The only soccer manager that cannot, in fact, play soccer.
Well, that's why you manage it.
Exactly, Marcus, exactly.
As Mark Morris stops it. We'll look to hopefully get Alex on the show too. Alex, Cole, maybe anyone from soccer. Anyone, it could be on Liam's new show. We just have to see if Liam will allow it.
A superstar like Alex Harris would be a great guest star.
Absolutely. Give him the limelight to succeed. His first TV interview can be with us, so we get all promotional if he does any more TV interviews.
He's getting slightly frustrated as he paces back and forth on the field, waiting to strike again. Waiting.
It'll
to
happen
make his
though.
goal.
As
But
he
if-
gets the ball back,
And he's moving.
he's gonna go coast to coast with this one, or he doesn't. He passes it off.
He's not a ball hog.
No.
Never.
He just finishes the goals.
Exactly.
River must rack up a lot of assists when you have someone scoring 40 times already. Well, 42 times a season. You have to have maybe 42 assists, probably a lot
Harper
less.
hits a header. It's to Pont. Pont is notable by his lime green shoes.
You
But I can see
him
them
from the moon.
Yes, you
As Cole
can.
Benner with the ball. Back to Cale McClure.
Kale is doing surprisingly well out there tonight. He is on varsity for a reason, of course,
Absolutely.
but I admire his gall
Yep.
for tonight.
Cale is a very interesting person.
Alex Harris, he's moving, and it's almost a goal. Just slides right past the left,
Left of the
goal post.
goalpost. Alex has beaten himself over this one. Dude, you have 42 in the year. You're fine. You can add 43 later tonight.
Yes. Yes, he can.
Hopefully we'll see more goals, more action by River in the remaining 56 minutes we have left in tonight's match.
What can be applauded is Mark Morris's ability to defend our strikers
Absolutely.
and our players. You notice that they have remained able to keep a man on each of our own players. McClure is moving in. Is he perhaps going to shoot a goal? And it goes right by the goalpost.
Takes one a little too right. Don't worry, Cale, you will get another time to shine.
And another header by Miles. I'm surprised none of our players have concussions yet, but they know there is a spot to hit on the head, in fact, to prevent such a thing.
Really?
Beyond the forehead, not where your cowlick is, right in the middle.
Huh. I mean, obviously, of course, there's probably a good place to hit it. I didn't know that there was. Good thing we have you here, resident soccer expert.
Soccer manager extraordinaire, provider of snacks and
Well-
other gifts. Actually, provider of snacks, hand warmers, kind words, and sometimes my coat.
Wow. That's all you can ask for in a manager. Kind enough to let us use you on tonight's broadcast.
They want me back on the field shortly.
All right. River moving around here. Looking to find some more offense. Add to the 3-0 lead. Right into the center, Alex with it.
Alex Harris, he's moving in. Almost a goal is bounced right off of the right goal post. He's beating himself up, but he needs to know that he is capable of making more than just another goal. Plenty more in the future.
Absolutely.
Perhaps the triple digits have gotten to his head. Understandable. But he has a mind of steel, and he'll show that shortly.
We will hopefully see that as Hunter Cunningham checks back into the ball game.
And our buddy Evan takes a break on the bench.
Ooh, ball almost went in bleachers. And it did.
And that's why we've got these shooting stars, 9 to 10-year-olds that are able to fit under such a thing. Safety hazard? No. But their size is very much helpful.
Absolutely.
I myself have gotten stuck under the bleachers. Not necessarily stuck, but having to crawl in the middle and not wanting to get out in the pouring rain.
Does not sound like a great time.
No, it does not. I wonder what our viewers back home are feeling right now. Anxious, supportive?
Probably a lot of joy. I mean, they can see the game. It's been pretty good so far. Only 14 minutes left in the half. Up 3-0. Can we increase the lead?
Pont is moving those lime green shoes. I can barely see them. They're a blur. It's going back. Ryland's on it. It just slips right by his foot. Goalkeeper Jesus catches it again. A formidable goalkeeper.
Absolutely. He stopped a lot of goals tonight.
Pont's moving again. What's important is, if you can hear, is the way they communicate on the field. Saying each other's names, letting each other know, is the make or break difference when you're out on that field. Harris is moving. He's looking for a sight. He chooses Pont. Punt it goes back. Oh, he slides. Back up on his feet, though.
Elegant with the ball. He can really move.
There's Colby. Fast for such a short height. Colby, better known as Cyborg for his left arm injury, is an incredible player at what he does on our sides. Looks like Mark Morris has subbed in a player number 16.
15.
15. Woo, my vision's getting worse. Austin Lomax. Fun last name. Now it looks like Carver Taylor's moving back in. He's passing it over to Hunter. Ponce on. There we go.
Back to Kale.
And Miles covers 20 yards in just several seconds.
Quick individual.
Passes it back to the goalkeeper who's deciding who to throw it to. Does he choose our right side? No, he throws to the middle. Kale almost gets it. Hunter is on the ball, making a move. Decides to pass back to Carver, looking for another in.
Back to Kale. Eisenhower Elementary alumni.
Ryland's on the ball. Is it a goal?
It is not. Blocked in between the knees. Great block here by Mark Morris. Make River work for it some more.
Ryland's kicking from the left of the post. Throws away. Our left from the post. He passes it in. Hunter's on. Hunter gives it to Ryland. Ryland is moving in. He kicks. Is it a header? No. It goes back in from Benner. Benner's moving. Goes back to Ryland. Ryland kicks it again. Benner kicks it in. Like a game of ping pong. Except the goalkeeper, Jesus, got it yet again.
He's been really good on the defensive end. Been able to stop a whole lot of goals, whole lot of goal action.
Most impressive that I'd like to comment on is the fact that our own goalie, Eli, has not really had to lift a finger.
Nope, he's hanging out back there.
Which emphasizes the strength of our defensive back and our players.
You can keep the ball up forward. The goalie can hang out there. He can be ready and completely warm. No tiredness from him, no fatigue, because he doesn't have to worry a bunch.
And now it goes to Hunter. Hunter's looking for it. Cole, with his duck-footed kick, as we better call it, moves in.
Cole does average the most minutes by any Rapid on the team. He was very proud when he told me this today.
Yes, he is.
Lead defensive man.
Cole is a necessary player.
Absolutely. All these players are necessary.
Indeed.
You need necessary assets to win. River sure got a whole field full. And a bench full.
The Shooting Stars go to pick up the ball. A moment of rest for Mark Morris and Columbia River.
Shooting Stars hope that when they are the age for high schoolers, 14, 15-ish, that they can be in the same position as all of these Rapids. Or even...
perhaps a Rapid itself.
They could be. They could go to Mark Morris. They could go to any high school. They just hope that this skill is going to translate as Alex checks out.
Needs a rest, needs a cookie, some calories, a little water, and he'll be back in shape.
Absolutely.
100 digit. 3 digit.
3 digits. 100.
What a night for Harris.
Absolutely. We'll have to congratulate him tonight as we almost have another River Bowl.
JP Guzman, he's got a man on him, but look at that footwork, the skill. He kicks it back, and it goes in. We've got a goal by our dear, dear friend.
Just a quick announcement. Remember that
I lost
concessions
him.
is open. We have hot dogs and nachos and lots of yummy things. The concession stand
Looks
will
like
close
it was either
after
Kyle
halftime.
Miranda, Tyler
And,
Brown.
Kyler
Special
Miranda,
announcement,
in
we
fact.
have our own player,
Apologies
Alex
for
Harris,
my
number
vision.
9, reached his 100th career goal
As we
today.
stop
Congratulations.
to talk about Alex's 100 goal.
He lifts a hand up. He goes
Also, the 2022 Gatorade Player of the Year.
They're just talking
and
about
most
all
recently,
accolades, 2022
WIA
campaign.
Soccer Player of the Week. Congratulations, Alex. Let's give him a round of applause.
Another round of applause for the greatest, I don't think that's a hard word to say, the greatest river soccer athlete.
Indeed.
If anyone's able to pass his goal mark, that would be insane.
Shocking.
In the amount of time Alex had, shortened season in 2021 in his sophomore year due to the COVID pandemic. The next year, he amasses 51 goals, Gatorade Player of the Year, plenty of assists too. And this year, 42 and counting. Congratulations, Alex. Your achievement will never be stripped from you. You are probably enshrined in history.
And many people are wondering, what are the next steps for Alex Harris? Alex Harris was in fact accepted and now committed to Cornell.
As Cale McClure misses the kick. Cornell soccer player Alex Harris.
Alex will continue to play soccer at Cornell. The position right now, debatable. But we know that he will be as strong as ever there as he is on this field.
Absolutely. Ivy League school for one of the smartest people I know. Top 5% GPA cumulative at River, as well as an incredible athlete.
Yes. Alex Harris has it all. The SATs, the ACTs. He's a character for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm happy to be his buddy.
I am as well. Kel strips it, looking for another goal this year.
He's going, what is cooking? What do they see? Ryland speeding to psych this player out.
Rapids pass it in. Looking for Hunter. Found him. Quick offense here by the Rapids. Ooh. Mark Morris takes it out of bounds. A little under 6 remaining in this first half. 4-0 lead here for the Rapids. Mark Morris looking to take an open goal, but nope. Mark Morris may be down 4 at the moment, but fans still have heart. They know their team can battle back from this deficit. Now under 5 left here in this half. Halftime, we have, I believe it is a culmination of all the Lehman the Halls. If you've missed any episodes, we got them for you. So stick around for that, and then the second half of River Soccer action. Mark Morris takes a deep kick. Out of bounds, it looks. Shooting Stars sprinting for that one.
Indeed. You really have to admire their love for soccer and their love for Columbia River's players. I've never seen such a kind, wholesome image than them holding the hands of our players and introducing them.
River looks to pass it in. Cross all the way over to midfield.
And there it goes. Colby on it again. A stunning kick to JP Guzman.
JP with a goal tonight. Scored the second goal of tonight.
Yes, he did. A character by all means. JP Guzman had quite the night at Fort. I might have seen some of his best playing, perhaps.
Wow.
His family there to cheer him on.
Always great to see. Family there to support.
Hunter's on the move. He gives it back to Cole. Cole looking for a way. A man almost on him, but Punt just uses those footwork, those techniques to just show their incredible skill. Colby's moving in again. Goes to McClure. McClure almost gets it in. Kale shoots. It bounces off somebody's foot. An unlucky happening.
Kale wishes that one could have gone in. I think that would have made his goal total 3 or 4 for this year.
Yes. Insane. Wow. And it looks like we are on the move. We're moving just a little bit more to Columbia Riverside. Eli waking up from his deep slumber in the goal to come out and show the dragon that he is. Cole passes it back to Carver, making Eli's life a little bit easier. Absent from today's game is our very own Cam Harris, brother to Alex Harris.
Why is he out tonight?
Sick.
Ooh.
But he might be able to come up and say a few words.
He may be able to.
To talk to us about his brother, his experience as a goalkeeper, if not the best goalkeeper.
As someone who has a brother, I don't know if you want your brother representing you.
Maybe we'll get Alex Harris up here himself.
Ooh, that would be fantastic.
Ryland making his move. Goes to JP Guzman. Gosh, the player dives for it. The goalkeeper shoving his face right where JP's feet are for anything, for the save.
That's something I could never do, honestly. Jumping in front of someone's foot. That I don't feel like that would end very well. And I feel like I'd be too scared for that to happen.
Takes a lot to put yourself in the face of somebody else's cleat. Colby moving. Ryland goes in to get it. Ooh. It was a trick play to confuse. Colby goes in. And he catches it. This goalkeeper. Jesus, I want to know his backstory. How he ended up coming to where he is today.
He sure is a great goalkeeper.
And that bright green jersey of his.
Green usually means go, but when you see the ball come in front of him,
it stops.
It does.
And now it's going back to Cole. Cole kicks it stunning from the 50 to the 30. 20 yards.
20-yard kick? Jeez.
And he does it with such ease.
He does. As you can see him walking back there.
Ooh, almost.
Covering the most time, but
curve goal,
no
perhaps?
fatigue.
No fatigue. Hunter's back on. He's got a man on him, but he just brushes him off. And we finally hit our halftime
We hit
moment.
halftime. Interesting. All right. It said that there was a minute left still. But anyway, as we see, this is half. I mean, welcome to halftime. Rapids are up 4-0.
Welcome to halftime. I might have a guest perhaps for us.
Gonna be a good.
Shortly.
If you could, that'd be great. Halftime. Well, so this week we have the ASB interviews for president. ASB president is coming up. Check in the interviews. Up late with Liam. I've already talked about it, but it will be coming up. So right now, Tennyson Long, Marcus Vela. Time for Liam in the halls.
Time for Liam in the halls. Hey. Yeah, can I bring a guest up? Yeah.
The Liam in the Halls production crew were asked to figure out the best subject this year, CRHS. How do I figure that out? The students.
What's your favorite subject?
History. History.
What's your favorite subject?
Probably chemistry. Math.
What's your favorite subject?
Burton.
What's your favorite subject?
About what?
Like school subject.
History.
From the official Liam in the Halls poll, history is the most popular subject at CRHS. Put in your questions here. Bye.
Do you think rapid response is beneficial to students?
Yes.
Are you saying that because it's a free period?
Nah, I kind of do my work.
I don't like it. Everybody should do it. It's good for the mind, good for the body and spirit. I love it. It gives students an opportunity to redo things that they may not have done so well on the first time around.
Yeah, it's beneficial for me. When I have time that I pick out for myself, I choose to do it.
I do, yes. It gives us time to do work if we need to make up stuff.
I totally agree. Yeah. How do you feel about general knowledge? How many feet are in a mile?
I got zero clue. I don't know. Probably like 680.
680, yeah. If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be?
17.
If I was 10.
How many planets are there in the solar system?
Honestly, no, 9 or something.
8.
I actually disagree with that.
8.
Yep. Name 3 countries that start with letter P.
Countries? I don't even know.
Don't step on the CR.
P? Don't step. Pakistan, Peru, Poland.
Pakistan. I don't know the rest. My name is Mason Turner. Thank you for wasting my time, your time, our time.
What makes you the most happy in life?
Liam, when my grandpa died, I played a lot of Wii Sports with him.
So what makes you happy to play Wii Sports?
I don't know, just myself.
The physique?
Oh yeah, definitely. Gotta get those gains in every day.
Oh my goodness, maybe ice cream, maybe playing soccer.
What type of ice cream?
Pistachio gelato is really the best.
Probably flowers. My siblings.
Your siblings. How many siblings do you have?
9.
That's good. That's 9. Oh my god.
Sometimes I get to take pizza and I put it in the oven at like 1,000 degrees. I just watch it like incinerate.
That's what makes you happy?
Yeah.
Like the most happy?
My friends.
What makes you most happy in life?
I agree, friends and family.
That's good, that's good. Do you want to be interviewed? Okay.
Yo mama.
I don't want to do Liam in the Halls today. What are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to Mexico.
What are you doing in Mexico?
Swimming.
What a pleasure.
I know.
My goodness, I'm flattered. I'm going to be working on my greenhousing and gardening.
You should send me pictures so I can put them up.
I could do that, Liam.
We are headed up to the Central Washington forestry area.
That's a very nice area.
It's beautiful.
Very beautiful. This is an emotional roller coaster for me. This water has been with me since yesterday, but I had to refill it because
Sleep.
I get that. Eat some bologna sandwiches.
Yep.
Eat some cheese.
Yeah, cheese.
Sounds like a good plan. Well, Spencer, I'll catch you in the next time.
All right.
Oh my God, that's what I'm having. That's what I'm having. That's what I'm having. That's what I'm having. I gotta put on a little character. Miss Hine!
Whoa. I think I might go to the thrift store and then I might do some after school activities with some of my friends.
I'm going to South Carolina. I'm just going to be sleeping in.
The world is my oyster, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
If you want to see more Liam in the Halls, go on Instagram at CR Weekly News.
back to some Rapids soccer. We catch in with a 4-0 lead here. 40 minutes to go against the Monarchs. Alex Harris scored his 100th career goal in about the middle of the first half. So if you want to go watch that, check back in after you finish the game.
Looks like we're all got Mark Morris and our Columbia River lined up.
Oh wait, is it?
Columbia River is to our left in their purple. Just to reiterate, Mark Morris is in the white. We've got our refs in black.
Absolutely. As Hunter gets the ball off the kickoff, we are ready to go here in this second half. Cole with it now.
Passes it back to Benner. We've got it to Carver. Carver looking for an in. Colby's got it from the side. He's moving towards him. Carver's got the ball back. Let's see what they come up with this time.
I don't know. Cole slings it all the way down. Near side of us. Monarchs take advantage, intercepts that pass, but River quickly gets it back. Cole with the ball again.
Do you have your eye on any player, Marcus? Anybody you're watching in particular?
Well, I mean, there's kind of the obvious to say. Once you Mr. 100 is what people are going to start calling him. I mean, he was really the person to watch coming into this game, but honestly, I can't think of anybody who I'm particularly looking at now. As we see almost maybe another goal, but nope, tripped up. Alex gets knocked out of bounds.
He does keep it 100. Notably, we have Eli, our goalie, has now been switched up with our new goalie, Aiden. Let's see what he does tonight.
All right, plenty of work put in by the goalie in the first half. Let's see if similar amounts is put in the second.
Sadly absent is Cam Harris, but hopefully we will get him on footage shortly.
That'd be greatly appreciated. Younger brother of Mr. Soccer himself.
And a very successful soccer player. Goalie. Almost. The screamer continues. The screamer continues.
As they do.
I almost want to get there out there myself, Marcus, and just obliterate her with the high-pitched tone of my squeal.
That sounds like it wouldn't be the greatest thing to hear, honestly. Your high-pitched squeal.
Alex Harris! You know what? Every time she does that, I'm just going to bring it back.
All right.
Go with something else.
You scream that. Go outside the booth and scream that one.
Though I myself am not a soccer player, I am highly competitive.
Yeah.
And uncoordinated. And not very flexible. But I will give it my all.
You know, that's
similar to that of Alex Harris.
I think he might be flexible, though.
And it goes right. It's a goal in American football.
It is. That would be 3 points. You'd see someone like Gage Newman snap the ball for that kick. Or was he the kicker? I can't remember.
Forget it.
A whole lot of field goals that season.
Indeed.
Mark Morris kicks it in as Snyder headbutts it.
JP Guzman on the move. He rotates. He's leaning left, leaning right. He's going in. It's not going in.
Nope. Almost had it.
We've got Hunter and Miles taking a run at it, but decide to let it go. Miles throws it back in. We've got Snyder on him. What is Snyder up to? The question. Getting it out of bounds.
Alex is a pretty good golf player. He is at the Tri-Mountains Golf Course quite a lot.
Soccer much?
No, well, he lives right next to my house.
Oh.
He should go to a different course. He works there too. So if you guys want to stalk him, he's right there.
Perfect for all his fangirls, not too good for his girlfriend.
Absolutely not. Sorry, Alex. Not sorry at all.
He goes back in. What is he up to? Harris goes for a header, goes right over the Mark Morris players. Mark Morris got the ball, sadly.
Alex likes to show that he can jump really high, and we've all seen that tonight. He is a leaper.
He imagines himself the tiger, but sometimes he is in fact the rabbit.
A lot of the times, he is a tiger, but he likes to jump. Probably can't dunk a basketball, but, you know.
He slides.
He can let that one for Cole. Speaking of Cole, he's got the ball now.
Cole's got the ball. He claims himself 6 foot, but I believe it's 5'11". One of these days I'll bring out my tape measure.
Yep. As we see some more offense, and wow.
Field goal.
Yeah. Should be 3 points, but it doesn't count.
Deep breaths, love. Deep breaths. Snyder scored a stunning goal the last game. Beautiful curvature, right in. Will he be able to replicate that tonight? We will see.
Let's hope we can see some scoring, some more distribution for the rest of the team.
Cole Benner in his duck-footed kick right over to where he wants it to go. And now bringing in our special guest, Cameron Rose. Oh.
Let's hope that's Cameron. He's making his way here.
Hey, dude.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? What's your thoughts on 100?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
Yeah, the microphone's right there. Don't say anything bad, please.
Okay.
Not again.
I wasn't gonna say anything bad.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about these players.
We got a phenomenal team right here this year, as well as last year. Oh, Alex with almost the goal.
More like a field goal.
No, that's easy. I was not prepared for this.
We're just trying to get you in the footage.
What do you think about 100 goals?
I think that's crazy. I mean, you think about it. Most players are happy if they get like 20 in a year. So
20 in a year? That seems like a lot.
no, not 20 in a year. 20 in all 4 years.
Okay, I would say that sounds like a lot.
20 in a year is a lot.
And tell me,
except for Alex.
a little bit about Alex Harris offside, off the field. Tell me.
Offsides? I mean, he's offsides a lot, but off the field. Off the field, I mean, as his brother, he's a great brother, great guy, very hard worker. In general, is just a very person with a lot of drive, I feel like, and obviously he shows that if he puts his mind to things that he can be really successful at it, as shown in like school. Great grades in school, as well as a good player on the field, makes him a good student athlete.
Absolutely.
Unlike John Paul Guzman, that is not a student athlete. Yeah, that is not a student athlete.
And tell me a little bit why.
Well, I was in his science last year, and it was like, I think he was a freshman, so that's kind of an excuse.
How old is JP?
I don't know, he acts like he's like 12 though.
Oh my God, Cam, you have it up for him.
I know. But it got to the point where we would make like compilations of his test scores, and it was like zeros on zeros on zeros. It was pretty bad.
Wow, Cam. We love these close-up angles.
Very insightful, I hope it's getting this. So, do you think you'll be able to add on to Alex's legacy? Will you be the next Alex?
Are you looking to get recruited?
I think. Well, my goal is to stop 100 goals instead of score.
Beautiful, Cam.
That's a good
Beautifully put.
I'm not sure how close to that I am, but I'm gonna try and work on that next year.
You got time.
Yeah, I got time. Hopefully, I can get a goal next year.
Do you want to play in college?
I would like to go to Cal Poly to play soccer, but I would also like to drive a Ferrari. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
Unrealistic?
Yeah, very unrealistic.
We appreciate your realism, but look how far your brother's going. Which means that you likely could do the same. You've got the same...
The genetics?
Yep.
No, beyond genetics, the same mental strength.
The drive, the talent.
Yeah.
The hair.
I do not have the braids.
No.
Thank God they are gone.
They were great. I don't know why he had the braids, but he might have.
As an outside viewer, what do you think of the braids?
Honestly, so I was so confused when he came back to school after spring break, because you look at Alex, and you just see, Alex he looked weird, but then I got used to it, and then
he looked weird.
He looked really well. He looked different. It's not something.
Perhaps it was the bleeding tattoo on the chest that he could not name what animal. A gecko, a panther, a tiger?
I don't know. He's
Tribal?
I don't know. He looks more normal now, but that's how I've seen him this last year without the braids. Last 2 weeks with the braids, it was different. It was not something I expected to see when I came back. But it was different. Why didn't you get the braids?
Controversial.
I just didn't want to look like that, to be honest.
You didn't think it looked good?
No.
Wow.
And that's just not my style.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was very for it. He was persistent on it for a while.
Yeah.
He actually wanted to get cornrows, but they told him his hair was too short, and he was like super bummed.
Really?
And also the attempt at cultural appropriation. That is something that to be worried about.
You know, maybe, as Alex Snyder has the ball.
Snyder's moving it back to the game. Any other standout players in your opinion, Cam?
Besides from yourself.
I'd say someone who maybe doesn't get as much appreciation as they should is our defenders. So I'm talking like Carver and Cole. I feel like obviously because they're not out there like scoring goals and doing all the flashy things, but they're just doing what they got to do, doing their job, and doing it like very well, obviously.
Notably in this game, Aiden and Eli have not had to do much.
Yeah.
And that's due to our defenders.
That's some games though, but we have a very bright goalkeeper core, I feel like.
Oh, definitely. And you say that as you are one yourself, Cam Harris.
I'm talking about I feel like we have depth versus like years prior. I mean, we have 3 varsity goalkeepers, so it's like there's a lot of talent on the team.
Stunning.
Very well spoken. We thank you. We appreciate you in this booth.
You kicking me out now?
Well, you don't have to leave. I'm just saying we appreciate you.
Oh, okay.
If you want to talk about each player play by play, like Cole is taking a slight jog from the 30 to the 40-yard line. You can do that.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Cookie?
Still under 29 minutes left of River Soccer. 4-0 game, no scoring. Not much has happened in this second half. First half was a lot more interesting than the second half so far.
Indeed. What would Alex's mother say about this? How does she feel about his incredible soccer career?
I feel like she'd be very proud. Well, I mean, I know she is very proud. That's really all I gotta say. I don't know. It's a hard question.
How many more goals do you think Alex Harris may score tonight?
Tonight? I'm not sure. Maybe 2.
Do you think he could perhaps, in this career as a senior this year, could he perhaps double the previous record for goals? I believe it's 116 he needs to hit.
To double it?
Yes.
I think he's definitely got a shot. I mean, he just hit 100 and...
As a River goal.
Wow.
Long ball.
And who was that?
That's Evan Roscoe.
Evan Roscoe, what position?
I believe he's an 8. It's just a midfielder.
Impressive. I believe that was his first goal this season.
What?
Be sure to check in at Columbia River Boys Varsity Soccer feed on Twitter.
Absolutely.
And Columbia River moves in, not letting a second go by without manning someone.
This is 10 out of 10 commentating.
Thank you.
We're doing great. It's
10 out of
been
10.
a good night.
So we're like on the people who are watching the live stream can like hear us.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on live
sick.
television.
Yeah, we're on live television. At
Like
channel,
on the TV.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Xfinity,
Cam, your hair.
channel
Oh my
328
God.
and channel 28, and on YouTube at CRTV.
I made it.
Same place as we
You
have
made
the
it
news.
big, Cam.
Yep.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Can I pull it up?
Yeah.
I wouldn't right now. As another goal was that by.
That's right. You don't want to make it echo.
Yeah. Was that by Mr. Soccer himself, adding the 101?
Mr. Soccer himself. Do you mean Alex Harris?
Oh, who else would I mean?
Alex, what's his name?
Dean.
Alex
Dean
Dean Harris.
With
Wow.
with 101 now. .43rd goal of the season. Will he go back-to-back 50 goal seasons?
Let's hope so.
How many more games is there left in the season?
League. I think we have 4 more league games. So.
He's definitely got time.
Yeah. We have some tough. Like I know Hawkinson's gonna be a really tough matchup. It always is.
Yes, and that game's coming right up.
Yeah. Because I know we played them on their field and we had to adjust to their field, it being like a very soggy grass field.
And can you recall the score?
I think it was 2-1.
I also agree. I think it was about.
So it was a close win, but I feel like playing them on the turf will definitely play a lot better as we're used to it a little more.
But do you think that's what Columbia River needs, some adversity
Yeah,
as they are an undefeated
I think
team?
it's always good to play on a different field. Get used to all conditions, you know. You can't just be a turf team.
No, you can't. We see Evan moving back in, feeling very fresh, very successful after his goal.
I think personally it's interesting that not everyone plays every game, even when there is a score just like this.
We've got star players, you know.
Yeah.
So we have to rotate them accordingly.
We do. As now you can see us here on the TV. Join Cameron Harris, Tennyson Long, on TV here and YouTube. Been a good night so far. Really been some good soccer as we are up 6-0. Under 25 left in the game. What can River do to keep the lead?
I think by now, I think there's passing it around, playing possession, so that we
Miles on the
can
ball,
dub.
passes it to Hunter.
I feel like this would be a very hard game to lose now.
I mean, it's
but
6-0.
you never know. You never know, though.
Looks like we have Adam. We haven't seen him yet out on the field coming in to be substituted. Oh.
We also haven't seen Owen McGreevy.
McGreevy about to make his entrance.
Oh, he is.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Is he? It looks like he's just sitting there.
He was perhaps injured from another game.
He was very skeptical he was going to get playing tonight. He was telling me this morning.
As Cam knows, you need to take time to heal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Moving in, we're switching up 6 whole players.
Group substitution. You don't want anyone facing any injuries. Standing ovation for this team.
Beautiful, beautiful. Benner coming back in. JP coming back in. Miles.
Cole does lead the team in minutes a game, but he subs out. I guess he might not tomorrow.
Is that real?
Apparently, that's what he told me this morning. Well, this afternoon. He said he leads in minutes.
I don't know if I would trust that coming from Cole.
Really?
No, he probably is though. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. He's always in.
How do you feel about Cole as the captain of the team alongside Alex Harris?
I would want nobody else besides Ned.
What does he bring to the team? Is it his deep-rooted empathy, his kindness? What makes him
I'd say
a captain?
Ned is a very kind person. He's a great leader on and off the field, and from playing club with him, I know he played club with a lot of others on this team, so I think he brings a really good chemistry to a lot of people on the team. Yeah.
I see you have a lot of love in your heart for Ned,
Yes.
better known as Cole Better.
We have that center back goalie relationship. He said to me one time, he was like, if we aren't the closest like center back goalie relationship in the state, then like I would be super surprised. I was like, you know what, me too.
Kind words by a very nice person. Cole is pretty cool.
Warms my heart.
And Cole Benner, he feels sometimes the immense pressure of being such a good captain, but he needs to know how good he is, how kind he is, and how necessary he is to our team as number 21, captain and center.
River looking for some offense here.
Pont in those lime green shoes of his, making a move, double defense, blocking him in. Perhaps a foul? Perhaps a foul.
Who do you, from an outsider's view, who do you guys think is the drippiest person on the team? Like most drip?
Mostly Cam Harris because of his Gorp core.
That's
but,
what I like to hear.
You know, sometimes it's Cole.
What?
He brings Gorp to the game. I've seen it.
I know, but
the raindrops stick to him.
I did that first, though.
I don't know. You've got this.
What about Kale?
Kale?
No.
1600.
Oh.
We love Kale. He's great. Trying to keep these Oreos away, though.
What about Alex Pont?
Alex Pont? Oh, I met his grandmother. She's lovely.
Good connection.
The whole Pont family is great. He often has such a stern look on his face, but I know it hides a very warm heart.
Yeah.
As his grandmother
he comes off
literally
tough,
told
but
me.
deep inside, he's a lover boy.
He's very soft. Mm-hmm. Will you be able to play next game?
That's the plan.
I see.
able-
Looks like they're subbing in 4 people. Let's see who they swap out.
I wasn't able to play today because I wasn't at school. So.
And I thought you had both.
I do actually.
Are you a diabetic?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep. I got it today.
It's really important, though, to bring awareness to those that have mental health conditions, physical disabilities, that play, you know? And with you as a diabetic, it's really important that you show yourself off to the other, the diabetes community.
Diabetes is mental health?
No, physical disability.
Oh.
It counts, it qualifies.
That's Bryce right there. Bryce is also another underrated player.
Bryce, in fact, let's comment on
He's
a
a
little
freshman.
bit. Yeah.
I see him being a good player in the next couple of years. I mean,
Bryce Diaz, yeah.
He's gonna put on some weight, bulk up a little bit, and he'll be like the next Ned.
I can definitely see that. Or perhaps Wyatt Benner, JV
Wyatt,
extraordinaire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Practically clone
Wyatt's
of
a
Cole
forward.
Benner.
Wyatt's a forward though.
Yeah. Then it could be Bryce. Bryce could be the next Ned. Importantly, I'd like to comment on the fact that Bryce Diaz is usually a JV player. He has decided to grace us with his presence tonight on our varsity team. He's been holding himself really well out there, and he's held himself accountable on his faults, and he's really shown that he is a potential varsity player.
Yeah.
If not floater. What about your relationship with the Shooting Stars?
What?
The Shooting Stars, the young kids.
I thought you were asking like my zodiac sign.
What are you, an Aquarius?
I don't know. I feel like I have a good relationship. I wonder if you guys are watching this, love you guys. But yeah, I feel like I have a good relationship with a lot of the younger, freshmen, and it'll be interesting to see what players we get next year. We had a strong freshman class this year.
And have we talked about potential captains for next year? Who do you think could potentially be the captains? I put my money on Carver.
I think we were thinking. Wait, that was a good shot.
That was a great shot.
Neil, and Neil is a primary. I could see it just being Neil.
Really? Not two?
No, just Neil. Yeah.
I guess that comments on the close relationship between Ned, Cole Benner, and Alex Harris as co-captains.
Yeah.
Similar to
well,
the tennis team.
Hunter's captain too.
And Hunter Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
Really adds a little bit of flavor, some zest to the dynamic.
Zest, okay.
Hunter is a good player.
Let him cook.
I don't know if Hunter adds zest. I think he has a girlfriend, but I don't know.
Doesn't. Oh, oops. I guess Cole and Alex have each other.
Yeah.
Big events coming around the corner. Thursday, will we also be narrating?
I do not believe that we are there for Thursday.
Oh, that is a game you guys should come out for.
It is.
That,
it is. We
really
we probably will not. Pretty busy following Friday with the news show and all that.
The Liam.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
Liam's is next Friday is the premiere.
So as being the CRTV, is it just a class you take, or is it expected on top of that outside? I mean, how many hours would you say a week outside of school you put in?
So CRTV, so it's just advanced video production. You take the 1 year of beginning video, then you just gradually keep moving, and then there's IB film, 3rd or 4th year. This isn't mandatory. This is all optional. I have put in probably over 100 hours doing this.
Wow.
But that's just because it gives you something to do. It gives you credit. It's something that I think is interesting to do.
I mean, if you enjoy it, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just something to do, and I mean, anyone who wants to do it. Usually there aren't a whole lot of people who are willing to spend their time, their energy, their effort. Luckily, we have our good crew, you two, to help us tonight. And it's just join advanced video. You run the news. You do whatever. Why are you looking to do it next year?
I was just wondering. I mean, possibly we'll see.
Ooh, I wouldn't forego pottery.
I don't know if I can ditch pottery though.
Mrs. Wilson's favorite.
That's kind of my passion.
Yeah.
It is. I've seen his recent builds. Wonderful. You should make a soccer ball.
You could.
I should.
A celebratory thing for Alex.
No, but I was just wondering because I do really appreciate the work you guys put in. I feel
Well,
like
thank you. We really appreciate hearing that.
It's very.
I know when we were talking to Alex about possibility of this game being live and seeing 100 for him just being really grateful that we would be there and looking forward to seeing him break this milestone. I mean, 100 is probably the craziest sports like high school record I've ever heard. He was talking to me the other day and he said, "Yeah, I have 98." It's like, "Oh, 98." I'm like, "98 what?" He's like, "Goals." I'm like, "No way." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh."
And that's Alex Harris for you, his charisma, his
Yeah.
leadership, his natural talent, his
Absolutely.
hardworking nature. He is more than a player. He's a great person.
Yeah.
And that shows on the field. It shows in school.
Yeah. The other day, I mean, we're part of a study group, and he was putting in hard work. He's very smart. He's good at studying.
My global politics rival.
Absolutely. Even though you do pretty much run that class.
I know. But anyways. Our point is that, yes, Columbia River is a team that's beyond Alex Harris, but we would like to, comment on the fact that it is his,
Absolutely.
100, 3 digits. It's just so impressive, and I can't wait to see what he's like in 10 years.
Yeah, hopefully he's a soccer extraordinaire. What do you think he's going to be like in 10 years?
I feel like he'll be like balding.
Receding hairline?
At age 28?
Yeah, definitely receding hairline.
Okay.
I don't know. I know he's very. I know he really likes engineering, so I think he's going to do something along the lines of that. I'm not exactly. I think he's doing industrial engineering, so I'm not quite sure what he wants to do out of that, but something along the lines of that. I'd probably be doing that. Probably pretty successful knowing him.
I think that whatever he puts his mind to, he'll be great at.
Yeah.
But right now it's set on engineering at Cornell.
Yeah.
With next year, as I was about to say, with next year as Alex is going to Cornell, which do you think he's going to focus on more, soccer or academics?
I feel like he'll actually have a good balance of both. And if he can balance them both well, then I feel like that would be really good for him.
Absolutely, heading off to an Ivy League school to do more than just play soccer.
Student athlete.
Student athlete, student does come first.
Perhaps even commenting at our 2023 graduation.
Yeah, that is coming up soon. Tennis and I are seniors. Alex is a senior. Cole is a senior. Hunter's a senior. Kale, Owen, a whole bunch of people losing for this next year.
Yeah.
You guys got plans for graduation? Like, what are you going to do on the stage? Like a backflip or?
No, I can't do that. I know one person who can do a flip.
And that's Alex Harris, right?
No,
and
actually.
you actually.
Alex can do a flip too.
How dare
probably.
you?
Preston Graham can do a flip.
You gotta do something cool, like
memorable.
Yeah, like I don't know, jump off the stage or like
Hit
take
the
a selfie
splits?
on the stage or something. Yeah, hit
Just
the
do
splits.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just want to appreciate the moment graduating. I've had a lot happen, so it would be nice to just make it through that.
What do you guys think the hardest year is so far?
For me?
Yeah.
Or like in general? Well, because I've moved, like 5 times in the past 5 years. Every year's been tough. But it's nice to find some people. For me, I guess I should talk about what it's like to be a soccer manager. The other managers find me corny for this, but it means so much to be a part of a team, especially when I have anxiety when it comes to my own athleticism and what I did as an athlete when I was younger. Being on this team means so much to me, and I'm so grateful to bring snacks or hand warmers or to just talk to them. And I just really, really believe in them, and I hope they can feel that too.
Yeah, we appreciate you telling us about, so what is being a soccer manager like?
To me?
Yes.
I think for me what's really important is I get to see these people that are just so devout to their following of soccer. It's a religion in itself, and that to have so much of your mind dedicated to something is just incomprehensible for me because I have so many interests. But I just really admire each player for their dedication and their drive and how hard they work. Rain or shine, they're out there, and they're just incredible. They've changed my mindset, and I just really like being a part of the team. And what I do is, yes, I shag balls. I can't kick balls. I'm pretty pathetic when it comes to soccer. But I get to live vicariously through them, and I get to be a part of this team, in a sense.
Do you get to boss them around?
No, mostly be their friend, I think.
You can boss around like the freshmen.
No, I like being their buddy. Soccer mom energy, as I've been told. Cam, what do you think about my role as a manager?
I definitely like when you bring snacks and stuff. I'm kidding. I feel like I value you as like a manager and stuff, and it's always nice to have people there as like an outside opinion and stuff, and just like another input, because I feel like there's no such thing as like too much input. So I definitely think.
And I like cheering them on. I find that one thing that our team could work on is on the sidelines, cheering louder. I don't think I've heard a peep from them. If I was down there, I'd be screaming. Is that to show how much we care about them on the sidelines as a manager too, is yelling their names. Hopefully Cam can hear me all the way across the field. I try.
Yeah. These cameras are nice.
Thanks.
Is this like 4K?
I think 1080p, but I mean it still looks pretty good.
This looks like 8.
Well, I'm happy you think it looks like it.
You want to stay in the...
Well.
Under 9 minutes left to go here. 6-0. Pretty good game. I mean, it's been pretty boring the second half. Good thing we've had some great insight.
Cam Harris, right?
Yep. The younger Alex.
Yeah, but also as an individual, he's completely different position, different disposition. I find that they're like the sun and the moon.
Necessary, but also rivals.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah. It means like you're for each other. That
Which one do you think he is? Is he the sun or is he the moon?
Cam's the sun.
What's
Cam's
that?
very bright, very positive, can easily communicate with others.
You're saying Alex is dark. Alex is dark and
No, with the
You're
moon.
hating?
No, the moon is bright. The moon is perfect as it is. The moon is beautiful. But the moon, in a sense, I feel like there's more depth to it, more, under the surface thinking. It's quieter, but it's very powerful.
Absolutely. Sun and moon, yin and yang, the two brothers, pairing on and off the field.
I feel like I agree with that. Like, I feel like the moon, it's like, it's kind of cold, but then, like, I would say the main thing I feel like I connect to me about the sun is, like, the sun's really hot. So it's like, I feel like I can kind of connect to that in a way.
Yeah, just your look. All the girls yelling Cam's name.
Almost another goal. You didn't yell there. You said next time they yelled, you were going to yell.
I want to yell, but I don't want to mess up the mic.
That is a good point. That's a very good point. I think the audience thanks you.
You gotta send that to me. I want a photo. Looking at it, we've got Tyler Brown coming out, Miles subbing back in. Miles is a very important player for the Sides. What position is Miles?
Miles, he is an outside back.
Outside back, and we noticed that. Colby for the same, right?
Yeah.
Both outside backs are very important. That's where those, moments here get tough, trying to keep it in bounds.
I'd say Miles is like top 3 funniest on the team. Miles, he just like always, he never fails to make me laugh. Top 3 funniest on the team. Okay, it's definitely for me. It's Ned, or Cole, Miles, and
me, obviously.
No, we can't include managers. Yeah, we can't include.
Oh my gosh. Okay, fine.
You're there in spirit. You're an honorable mention.
What about Ryland?
Ryland's one of those people that's like, it's fun. He's funny, like not trying to be funny. So it's like every time I look at Ryland, I laugh.
It's the red hair.
Yeah, no.
Kale?
Kale, yeah, McClure.
Kale, no, Kale's another one of those people you just look at him and you laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
His
and
3
knowing
scribbles a day.
Kale has quite the reputation.
So. I've known him since elementary school for basically my whole life.
McClure and the Benke sisters.
Anyone who knows Kale, like, you know Kale.
Yeah.
and I'm sure as many know, he has the lunchroom reputation of, I think it's like 4 burgers at lunch. It's around that. It's sometimes more, sometimes less.
He needs it for, strength.
I don't know if it's...
In fact, why don't we comment on the fact that head-to-head, you and Kale went toe-to-toe, and who won that again?
Wait, head-to-head. Oh, boxing? No, he wouldn't box me.
But he wrestled you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, look at him on the side. Connor! Oh!
That's a CRTV here, isn't it?
He is. He does all the sports here. He writes a bunch of posts for the CR Instagram, all about sports. Some may be about you.
Connor's a super dope guy.
Connor's really cool.
I know.
We appreciate him.
I really like Connor. He was in my Spanish last year, and he helped me on like everything. That dude is so smart. It'd be crazy. Spanish is like the one subject that I just could not ever. I mean, it's like the one subject you can't just like look it up and learn it in a day.
Yeah.
No.
So it's like I just could not. I mean, I was terrible at Spanish. Connor was like, he would always help me out. He would help me out as much as he could.
Yes, very kind. I think all of our players have these, sort of unique characteristics that just add on to the team. And I'm excited to see us challenge because right now I feel like we're giving, 90% right now. Maybe even, less than that because we feel, that we're the best or they are the best. But I'm excited to see what we look like when we're giving 110%, right?
Ooh. What channel did you say this was on again?
328. Channel 328 on Xfinity, or 328 or 28, and on Sierra TV YouTube. Check out the broadcast. 26 minutes into the first half, 26 minutes left in the first half is when Alex reached score point 100.
Wasn't it 26:51?
26:52.
Ooh, I was off by a second.
Absolutely. Seconds matter in soccer. About 3.5 minutes left to go in this game. Real nail biter here, 6-0.
Hot moving with those lime green shoes again. Bryce is on it. Bryce, what are you going to do? If only we had you up here to ask. What a nice kick. Right over to McClure. McClure's moving, looking. He decides to go back to Hunter. Hunter goes. I'm trying to gauge who that is, but my eyes are failing
Pretty dark
me.
to see from up here.
Beckham? Beckham is on the ball. Beckham's moving. Let's see what he does. Oh my God.
Like
look at that. What is TB up to? Oh, just short of the right goalpost. It's okay. Mark Morris has put up a fighting chance this night. With 3 minutes left, anything could happen. It could be a Hail Mary. We will see. Mark Morris has not given up, and we appreciate their spirit and their grit for tonight's game. Kyle's on the ball, right up against. Let's see what happens. Hunter, what is he up to? Bryce got the ball again. Kyle's on it. Kyle passes it back to Bryce. Bryce, where are you going? He decides to go back to Aiden, finally waking up the sleeping dragon. Beckham on it, and it's still in bounds.
Pretty entertaining last 3 minutes here by the Rapids. Will we get one final score, make it 7-0?
Hopefully.
And now we are almost at the 2-minute mark, which means we will lose track of the clock.
That's always something that I found really interesting about soccer. Is there a reason why that happens?
It's because it's the clock in soccer, it's constantly running, so it's like the ref can usually kind of takes like mental notes of how much time people are adding. So like every throw-in and stuff, let's say each throw-in probably takes 10 seconds out of like time the ball's like on the field. So I mean, some refs, it's different for every ref, which keeps it interesting. So it's like some refs might add 5 seconds for every throw in or free kick or stuff like that, and then plus substitutions and stuff, or like the chasing the ball or all that type stuff. So every ref's gonna get a different extra time, so it just adds a unknown element to the game, which keeps it interesting.
Yeah, I love that. That was a great lesson.
Yeah, I had no idea. I've always noticed that with soccer, and I've just always been so confused. You never know when the game's gonna end. It just does.
With about 250 million people playing it worldwide as the most popular sport, we are just two outsiders that don't know much about soccer. But I'm learning this year. That's the exciting part.
You just fact dropped?
Yeah, of course I fact
dropped. This is like the third time she said this statistic.
Yeah.
She makes sure that everyone knows that 250 million people globally.
ESPN, quote, Okay.
There's a dead bug right here.
Yes.
Do you want to eat it? Oh my god, I don't.
I'm gonna show it to you.
He doesn't need
Can I use
grip.
this screwdriver?
No, don't.
Don't show it. Keep yourself. The Screamer is back, everyone. The Screamer has decided to cheer this goalie. Beautiful kick by who is the question. We will see.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I happen to.
I think it was Miles.
Miles! Miles, our dear friend Miles. Miles Mashek. Miles Mashek, number 4, the outside back that we were talking about, yeah?
Yes.
Impressive.
The funniest on the team.
Funniest on the team.
Well, he makes an impact with the laughs and with the goals.
Yes.
Definitely keeps up team spirit. And we're gone!
Looks to be game.
7-0.
7-0. Rapids win.
We'd like to thank Mark Morris again for putting out a fighting chance and to congratulate our Rapids on a wonderful game.
Absolutely.
And Alex Harris, that triple digit, 100 points. Beautiful.
As we'd like to say, this week coming up for CRTV, we have the presidential ASB candidates. I think on Friday, Late Night with Liam next Friday, the premiere. Up Late with Liam, sorry. Cameron Harris, Tennyson Long, Marcus Vela. Thank you. Rapids 7-0, Mark Morris. And we're out.
Hey Rapids, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the CRTV YouTube channel to support content for and by CR students. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at CRHS TV. Thanks for watching.